right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Oh, what a mistake. Fair catch at the 1-yard line. At least give it a chance to go in the end zone. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his second touchdown of the year. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the risk.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. First down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. In motion now, it's Collins.
Go.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
79 Broncos. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Go.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. In motion, it's Robinson. They run on the jet sweep, and that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
18, Pioneer. Second.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Third down and 9. In motion, it's Robinson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's down the field for Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. Oh, big hole left side. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cowboys.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons.
He is in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. His kick is good, and the Bears will up it to a 2-point lead. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Let's go now.
They put Woods in motion. On the toss, they'll run. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Now going to get a stoppage, injured player. Oh, it's CeeDee Lamb who is shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and 9. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through.
With the score, Cowboys 14.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Bears sending out their punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This fielded inside the 35. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they will finally run him down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Dallas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Let's go. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And slim pickings there to about the 12-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to the 22.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. got a man. That's Tolbert. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now a handoff, running right. Into space. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Cowboys. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any...
And This is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
Let's
The
go.
Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. He's to the 40.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give on the ground, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Handoff here, up the middle. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here comes 2nd down. He's going to try it here again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to build on